Is that?
No. It on your screen? You sighting it on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
But anybody else seeing what Dada seeing? Yaga still in? He's sleeping now. Yaga like he's sleeping. Well, I find, you know? Yeah, Yaga holding that. You see you have 5 years?
Lie, matter.
Alright, so Ras, nobody else has seen what I see now.
Okay, well, alright, we're good now.
Yeah.
You lie now,
Yeah, I am. I look for. I think I see a part for right like the topic. I'm looking for it.
You gone on now, Kabango?
Come on.
You live? So we can go ahead now, right?
Come on, we live long time, man. Alright.
Yeah. So I have a lead out now. You know, you are weird part.
No man, just keep that, Dada.
No, you live on the live, but
Yeah, man, but you're alright, man. I
Share a timeline and I chat then. If a man don't want.
Dada, it's alright, man. Just kick it off like usual.
bad man, you would up on the
Dada.
live, you just do the thing, brother.
Dada, just kick it thing as usual, man.
Don't talk to man. Me don't talk to them.
Me no remember all the thing they go.
You know, just do a thing, brother. It's gonna thing, brother.
Yes, I. When I hear me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, get around for over 30 seconds now.
Dada, you're in the camera. Remember, so we still tape on the other side, no?
My lord, we know that. You're the
Yeah, but you're not tape on the camera.
Lead out the thing, brother. Lead out the thing. You have to go through the intro. Just lead out the thing. And you put it
See.
Alright. Today we are talking a little about the coup d'etat in Guinea Bissau. I mean, touch a little upon what's going on the continent. So we see a coup d'etat in when it happened again? Which day was that? Wednesday?
Coup d'etat. And Wednesday. Yeah.
I think
the 23rd.
Oh, Wednesday.
Check the date for me. Remember which date?
24th.
24th.
26. He was arrested there.
Yeah.
They arrested the president on the 26th, November 26th.
So leading up to a general election. It was Wednesday. Yeah. on the 23rd for the presidential legislative election. Both candidates, the incumbent Umar Mbola and the opposition candidate Fernando Diaz da Costa, came victory before official results. The rising tension started because parties cite fraud and security reasons for declaring themselves as winners. And on the 26th, there were chaos that erupts near the Election Commission building and presidential palace. Witness reported that military movements across the capital shut down the Electoral Commission office and declare and take control of power and made an announcement that all land, sea, and air borders are closed and curfew have been imposed.
Yeah, and we have seen where both the opposition and the well now former president is claiming that both parties is responsible for the coup because they don't see a reason for the coup when the result of the election wasn't out yet.
Right, but the results were
that like that no?
The next day.
Like that no?
Before the coup.
Yeah.
But you know, Mbalo was he thought he might lose as well. But besides that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's nobody that was overseeing, because remember, you know, the coup was on the basis of stopping corruption and the rigging of the election, right? Which was the results was the day after the coup, right? It was supposed to be the day after the coup,
after
right?
The coup.
The final result, right? So think about this, right? They have a coup, right? Saying they're gonna stop this because they think they're gonna have outside interference, it's gonna be rigged, all of this, right? The president now supposedly flee to the Congo, do whatever he do in the military takeover and say now they're gonna rule for a year before having elections or whatever. Every observing body that was in the country at the time doing election say there was no fraud observed. No independent observer say there was fraud going on through voting, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, most African countries right now are saying it was staged.
It was staged.
When you read the reports, they're saying that was a stage coup. Like the president himself, he orchestrated that to circumvent the laws that govern the country right now. So we really don't know what's happening in Guinea Bissau in depth. But we do know. But right now, African countries are not seeing it as what is being purported to be.
Yeah, the whole world not seeing it as what, because it looks suspicious. It looks suspicious. Like the election result is nobody know who win, and they stop it because they think that, you know what I mean, it was rigged or whatever. I mean, okay, Dada.
With anything in life, we have to deal with things in a context, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at Guinea-Bissau, geographically where it's located, and so we find that it's located in a critical part of Africa where it's like it's enrooted one of the shortest connections to Latin America and Europe. So what we find happening is that there is a lot of narcotic flow through this area.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of argument around this, as to say, like, there's some concern that people are saying them want to stem this flow through this area. So them must say is a possibility, say the people that go back in have either them not in favor of it or they are in favor of it. And so them are trying to ensure that something happens. But I'm getting some kind of reason towards the fact of the military is
Go on, finish that.
The military is in terms of no, I'm saying not them. I'm saying I'm getting reason from news feeds and stuff. My interpretation of the things that is being said through the news feeds and through the articles coming out is that the incumbent president, the president that was there with that Mbolo, him is actually in charge of the military people that really carrying out the school. So them wondering if there is any validity to this coup. You know?
They call it ceremonial, brother. That's how they describe it, like purely ceremonial. It's not. Yeah.
So I think that ultimately we have to understand again, as Brother Yaga always make the statement of you have to follow the money.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those cases where you really have to follow the money.
Even if what they're saying like drug traffickers and drugs man them, right? Is trying to interfere with the election. But I'm saying the army and the authorities and the police, they are supposed to arrest those people then. So that's how you go about those people. You vet them or you arrest them or get rid of them. So them can't do that. You don't do a coup better because of that. You know what I mean?
But I think because of the presence of corruption, because people that make crazy money out of this link. So because of that, people not taking that step.
But not only that, Ras, in most countries that have a military coup, right? The president not getting a ride on a military plane, taking him to a different country, so he wouldn't get persecuted. Think about what happened here now. The president catch a military flight, to go to the Congo, where does that really happen though?
A Congo, I'm going to Senegal.
Senegal, I already was Senegal.
Already was in Senegal.
I think we went Congo first.
Yeah?
Something like that.
But what I'm saying too, he's the person that announced the coup as well.
He's in Senegal, yes.
Oh yeah, he announced the coup?
Was he arrested?
He was the one who announced that there's a coup and that he was arrested.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Then you catch a military flight out of the coup to a different country.
Yeah, because I heard the opposition brethren is saying that it's a stage coup and he's doing the coup because he knew that he lost the election because based on the poll numbers, he's saying that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would have won. But he's also accusing the president, the former president, because I guess the military brethren now is the president. Or the transition president, I don't remember his name.
He appointed someone.
Huh?
They can have an interim leader.
Let's create a new ruling body.
Yeah.
They create a new ruling, the High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order.
Mm-hmm.
General Inter A is sworn in as transitional president.
Yeah.
Ideal Vera K as the new prime minister, reportedly an ally of the former president. So the prime minister, former ally of the former president.
Yeah, because I heard the
as the transitional president
is in private security.
I heard the opposition said that the president now was the president private security was always there with the president.
Yes, it was a private security.
So right now it's not looking good. I mean, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Yeah.
It's a structured coup.
So what we have to do, what we really have to do in this situation is we have to just look and see what's going on.
And see what's done. But
the viewers know
the optics of it, yeah, it looked very sticky.
We have to look and see what's really going on, you know?
Yeah.
No, they were suspended.
Who?
By the African Union.
Oh, ECOWAS, yeah. That was gonna happen.
The constitutional order. ECOWAS suspend Guinea Bissau from all regional bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They start referring to them as. So I am wondering now because normally a coup d'etat one, they refer to the military who was trying to restore, like we say, in ECOWAS.
Mm-hmm.
and junta. Nothing ECOWAS. In the AES where we see the military and trying to control and develop the country's sovereignty, then we refer to them as junta. So I'm saying this, what the military has got in mind, where they are trying to take control of the resources, control of the sovereignty of Guinea Bissau, where they can, and even further down the line, joining alliance
with the
AES.
So that's why I'm waiting on to see what the AES say about it. If it, you know what I mean, if they support it or what, because well, I don't know if this is something that they support, because the AES is more about controlling their resources and moving away from European powers.
Guinea-Bissau, like what resources?
Guinea-Bissau is very poor too, you know, very poor country as well.
I mean, you can say that about most African countries.
No. In relation to the African countries.
What can do that?
The major, the major thing.
For some reason, blackout that. I don't know why. What go on?
But yeah, product for Guinea-Bissau is
we have some difficulties. Bingy, you hear him? Bingy can hear him? I can't hear him.
Oh.
I only can hear Bingy. Wanna jump in, jump up and jump in, huh?
Yeah.
Something wrong with the Agato. Yeah, but it doesn't look good, Bingy. It look like something where something planned or something. Yeah, man. You know,
when I hear the president catch a military flight, I was like, but wait a minute. The military overthrew the president because of corruption and then persecuted him. They give him a flight out of town.
Yeah.
It just is like, nah, that's
so like a military escort.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
yeah, so
Regine does.
Earlier now,
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that Guinea-Bissau major produces cashews.
Cashews, okay.
Yeah. It's cashews.
Mostly agricultural based.
Yeah. The economy, it doesn't have a lot. They don't have any big major exports. That's why it's such a poor country.
The major thing is the narcotic.
Cashew.
No, but you see, you said the major thing is the narcotic, right? So it's because the Guinea-Bissau is so close to the
Latin America.
But the Atlantic, right? Yeah. So it's one of the closest points, right? So, but that's a major resource, you know. That's a major resource to have.
This have something to do with that.
Yeah.
That's why they say this have something to do with that.
But I'm saying to have that space where it's so close, one of the closest points to this side of the world. That's a major resource.
Not only the closest, but the shortest distance.
I'm talking about the distance, right? So if you have a space where you have harbors and things, you can take in everything, because they say this is where the drugs come in to leave and go to Europe because it's the closest point. But I'm saying everything else, food, everything that is coming from that side of the world can also come to Guinea-Bissau and go to the rest of Africa, Asia, and Europe.
That's a resource.
It's a resource you have.
Yep.
Because you have harbors, you have, you know what I mean? And you're the closest point. So hey, I don't know, maybe they're using their resources in the wrong way.
Yeah, they're kind of blocked out from that whole trade aspect along the coast, right? Yeah. Because it's not being utilized in that way, right? Because Guinea-Bissau should have some of the major busiest ports.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Is true, right? But it is not true because they don't have some of the busiest ports, which is even stranger how they've been locked out. And that whole trade apparatus that happens in that region.
That's by design as well.
And that by design roots. Because of what they don't have that other people want.
It's either by design or it could be the lack of leadership too, because, I mean...
Leadership and resources.
No, what man said, when you have it busier, so like that, the thing them can miss up more. But when you not have these things, because them have like what, over 80 islands, you know.
Yeah.
In the coast of Guinea-Bissau.
Of Guinea-Bissau, yeah, man.
Over 80 islands, you know.
Yeah.
And majority of them unoccupied.
Yeah.
So when you have something like that, then you have an easier way to flow
these things in. But even because I was looking at it too, you know, and I'm saying 80 Highland, that's also a resource, you know.
Again.
Virgin, they have so much resources. I mean that look like leadership, lacking in leadership to me still. Because those things will be using because that's the problem, because the boat can just come in on one of those islands, chop off them little thing and them gone. Because these islands are not properly occupied, are not properly used for a reason where can benefit the people of Guinea Bissau. Yeah. So
yeah, but right now,
and we can see that some lacking in leadership is going on, because when a coup d'etat is going on and everybody's wondering what the hell is going on here. You know, something is not right in Guinea Bissau.
Yeah,
something is not right.
They use words like sham and ceremonial describing this.
Sham.
Yeah, ceremonial.
Yeah.
We have to just look and see what's going on. But what we know is that there is something going on.
Something is going on.
And we need to figure out.
Something is going on, and what they are saying, it doesn't look like what they are saying. That is what's going on.
Right. And another thing we want to say as well is that we want to also express concern for the citizens of Guinea-Bissau, because they're caught in the middle of this. And they're the ones that's looking forward to moving forward in this free process where they can choose their leaders and choose a direction in which they want to see.
When I heard the that there was a coup in Guinea-Bissau, you know, I thought it was the completion of the belt, you know. That's why initially, because you know, it's Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Burkina Faso, that's the whole Sahel belt going right across the Sahara, you know. Right? So that will be the completion of the belt where all those countries have coup d'etat and having a military president. Go right back to Chad.
Mali.
Chad, go right, all the way back to Chad.
I don't know. I think
the French.
Portuguese.
And the Portuguese.
Portuguese?
Right? But the French was there too, right?
No, man, the Portuguese.
The Portuguese?
Okay. Colonized there.
Okay.
You know what, the next thing, you know, I don't know what's going on with the Guinea-Bissau thing as well. They need to really work out how to have a coup, because I think they have had the most unsuccessful coups and the most coups.
They had one in October. They had an attempt in October as well, right?
So it's been a while. It's been also hey, listen to this theory. So I guess they've been trying a coup for a while, and the government had to say, okay, man, let's do a proper coup. Let's do a
This is how you have a successful coup.
Yeah, this coup doesn't. I don't see sense of it.
People asking about, so if you now watch the video, just turn off and comment on the ground. And if anybody want to come give us an insight of what really are going on.
Well, I don't think you're going to be able to see it in a Yaga, because they've shut down internet and communication.
Everything correct.
So we don't know if them have, them shut down internet and communication. Them send no information.
The fact that ECOWAS, the fact the African Union suspend them, make me even suspicious now, because they do the same thing to the Sahel region initially.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but this one look more, you know.
They look away, man.
We look at most of those guys. When we look at most guys, see away, them are what the hardest and serve their masters, because people them in terms of the finishing product that is coming out of the continent and the different countries and the from the raw material and adding value to the product. So there's a lot to unpack, and we really have to wait and see how this is gonna come out until clear light and it transpire and what is going to transpire.
Yes, I.
Because at one point, you know, Yaga, I think them within Guinea-Bissau, I think like for probably 5 leaders or something like that, for a period of time, no leader, whoever was elected, ever completed their term. Yeah, no leader who was elected ever completed their term, because somebody kicked them out before them could have completed them term. Is it? I think them term are 5 years. I believe they're...
Yeah, it's 5 years.
And the country is just over.
But the government is never working in the interest of the people of Guinea-Bissau, though, because over the years, we really haven't seen a whole lot of development in Guinea-Bissau, too, right?
Which is common in that area. Which
is very common in that whole area.
Common on the continent.
Paso becomes so intriguing too, right? Where we want to see them develop too, right? Because you're talking about a country where electricity, right, is a real privilege, and it's only 28% of the population even have
28%.
electricity, Think about that on that scale then. What we're talking about. So the underdevelopment itself is so great, but the governments are not representing the people to help them develop either. We're not seeing that roots in small countries like that. It's just the corruption is vast,
Yeah.
While we talk about drugs, for example, you know who benefited from those trades? The government and the military. They're the ones who benefited from trades like that.
Primarily.
You know what thing when I always look for, I don't want to stray from the argument, but you always this saying that, man, the government are stealing the resources and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're holding whatever. But when you look at these government people and look at what they have as the resource, as what they are stealing, it's not much I don't know, whole heap of money, I don't know what them have, They're compared to other people who have things, So, may I say, it not even make sense. It doesn't even make sense.
That's why I said the narcotics reasoning now come in to say, oh, this really probably have a play in it as well, because and I really say them much I control this or that. So the only thing I'm see when I can say, yo, this grab for power, what necessary for it is to make sure so them can say either this thing go on or this thing not go on. So we have hope there it's for the better, which is that them go curtail this trade. You understand?
Right. I want to say this. First of all, if you have a military that's recognized as being part or complicit in the drug trade, right? And the same military take over.
Well, you already know what it means.
I mean, there's no decision on what it's gonna be, right? They already complicit in it, so it's one way.
It's one way.
Talking about Vietnam
and
I'm gonna make it run away.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep on watch what's going on. And no, we are just speculating. We don't really know what's going on. It just look like a sham. It look away.
We want the citizens of Guinea Bissau to keep safe. Don't put yourselves at risk. Just do the right thing. If you protect yourselves already, just protect your life. Protect your 3 points.
Viewers and subscribers, like, share the video. We see a lot of views, but we don't see the likes. We want at least 100 likes on this video. Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But Guinea Bissau, man, is
I'm going to end the live.
You know what?
I end the live.
Yeah, end the live.
For a week.